What is up, everybody? Coach Juma here with my boy Asad, usually behind the camera, but we brought him up front this time and gave him a seat too.
I didn't ask for any of this. Just want you guys to know.
But the people wanted it, and that's why he's here right now. Last time, we went through fitness TikTok and Instagram Reels and commented on what we saw, whether it was legit, whether it was fake, good advice, bad advice, etc. Just to help you understand what to look for when you're scrolling through these things. Because odds are you're seeing dozens of these videos a week, if not every day. And a lot of them have conflicting information, so you gotta know which one's legit, which one isn't legit. This is gonna be part two of us going through this process. So we're gonna start off on TikTok. We're going through the hashtag fat loss tips. We're gonna be seeing what they have for us today.
If you're still on your fat loss journey and you're craving some chips, let me share you guys some tips that I give my clients. Instead of grabbing the first thing that you see that you're craving, like Takis right here, look at the nutrition label, right? This one is 150 calories for 12 pieces, which isn't a lot. So what I recommend is finding something that's high in volume. So high volume means you can eat a lot. It makes you feel fuller while having lesser calories. So you can have popcorn as an example. So 150 calories, same amount of calories, but you get 3 cups of this. Okay, 3 cups, sis, that's a huge difference. Don't just grab the first thing that you see, read the nutrition label, and lean towards high volume foods. Like and follow for more.
That's good though, right?
It is. Actually, that's pretty good advice when it comes specifically for fat loss and trying to feel fuller for longer and make your calories count as much as you can. 3 cups of popcorn, it's going to take up a lot of space in your stomach. Popcorn in general is a great fat loss hack because you could have all this space, this much popcorn basically that fits in your stomach for 150 calories versus 12 pieces of Takis, like she said. The only thing is popcorn doesn't taste like Takis. If someone is craving Takis, you know, they're going to really want some Takis.
They're not going to be like, actually, I think I'm going to forego this right now and get some popcorn.
Sometimes they will. So I would say at StoopidFit, we want you to have all your favorite foods, but we want to do it the smart way and we don't want to do it the indulgent way. So she grabbed the giant bag of Takis. I would say get for the 25-cent bags of Takis. They have a natural stopping point. Well, if you do eat the whole bag of a little one, that's not a big deal. But with the big one, you can easily go over 12 pieces. You can pair that with the popcorn and have a good high volume food.
So it's like a combination.
That's
pretty good.
So you get satisfied and you get the taste that you're looking for. You know?
And you can feel full because you have the popcorn as well.
Exactly.
With the Takis. True.
Your cravings matter. The things you prefer matter also. It's just finding a way to make it work without going overboard.
Here are 3 things that I stopped doing that helped me lose 40 pounds and go from this to this by accident in a way. So I had no idea these things would help me lose weight, but they did. Some of them are obvious, some are not. Number 1, this one really shocked me. I stopped doing so much cardio. Man, I would go on the Stairmaster and do like an hour of cardio and then do like an hour of weights. My body was exhausted after that, which caused me to hold onto more fat and not be able to lose weight. Number 2, I stopped dieting. I stopped counting calories for a little bit. I bounced back here and there, but I did full on cut out the chicken and broccoli with plain white rice. Like, I added some more love into my meals. Number 3, this one is so important. I stopped the negative self-talk. I stopped talking down on myself. I stopped talking shit about myself. Like, positive mindset, baby.
These 3 things in and of themselves are absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend everyone doing. I'm going to go through each one individually though, because this is something a lot of clients I work with have gone through. A lot of people that message me on Instagram or comment on my YouTube videos go through, where they measure their success toward fat loss the wrong way. So the first one is talking about workouts. She said, I used to do an hour of cardio and an hour of lifting weights beforehand. And measuring your workouts just by time alone, how much time you spend in the gym, is completely ineffective. It's not about the time you spend, it's what you do in that time that really makes the biggest difference. Her shifting to more weight-focused activity, less cardio, gave her more quality workouts.
She say that, though?
She did. She cut out cardio and went to just weights.
That's what she said?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Man, I would go on the Stairmaster and do like an hour of cardio and then do like an hour of weights. My body was exhausted after that, which caused me to hold onto more fat and not be able to lose weight.
It's implied.
I would, right? She said I stopped doing so much cardio.
So
on that note that we watched it, cardio first versus weight loss. You go through an hour of Stairmaster and then you try to lift heavy weights afterwards.
No way.
You're not going to be able to lift as much. You're not going to be able to burn as much calories. Your muscles won't be activated as well, or stimulated as well, I should say. And your physique is going to suffer as a result of that. So her shifting, maybe she does light warm up on the Stairmaster now, potentially, right? I can't imagine imagine she broke the habit entirely. But shifting the focus and using her energy towards strength training made a really big difference for her. This is something all my clients go through. Once they make that shift from super high cardio to more focused and smart strength training programs, they see leaps and bounds greater changes than they would have otherwise. This next one, about stopping diets. She stopped counting calories for a little bit and she made her food more fun, was amazing. I really, really, really love this point because she was eating the chicken and broccoli and white rice diet that everyone thinks they should have when they're losing weight, but that's boring. It gets old really quick and it doesn't give you a good enough nutrient diversity as well to help you feel your best. At the end of the day, the amount of calories you consume is the most important thing. Giving yourself free range to have funner foods and still incorporate those healthy foods goes a long way for your motivation and your commitment to continuing following through with the diet. Because if you're gonna lose 40 pounds like she did, you're gonna wanna keep it off by the time you're done with it. And if you're doing these really strict diets, the only way you'll keep it off is by continuing to do those diets. So her incorporating fun foods, making her meals more enjoyable, helped her lose weight and was also helping her keep it off. And that's why she's looks like transitioned to a fitness account. What was the last one? Oh, positivity. The power of your thoughts when it comes to fat loss. Right? There's a lot to say about that. I referenced some really cool studies that shows how harmful negative self-talk is and how powerful positive self-talk is.
I'm sorry, before we move on to that one, I was gonna ask you
what's up
about the food that she's having now.
Yeah, she didn't really show a comparison. I don't know if oh, they were both before. Yeah, we don't even know what the after looks like. Sounds like 3 ways to gain 40 pounds. There's a comment on here. And I think that's hilarious.
Just tackle that. You would think so, but it's not. A lot of the fat loss advice that you give is probably sounds so counterintuitive to a lot of people, but it's not. It's actually very effective because it takes away all the stress out of the weight loss, which causes you to binge and to have this horrible relationship with food. So
exactly. No, it's for sure. It's definitely counterintuitive. Everyone thinks that the most important thing when it comes to fat loss and losing weight and all that stuff is just the workouts you do and what you eat. But your psychology plays a huge role in that.
No, these comments are just funny. You didn't explain how you lost weight. Power walk, don't stroll. TikTok user 1234. Thanks. I appreciate it.
The most generic username.
Yo, PSA, TikTok comments are literally like
they're terrible.
Cancer, bro. They're terrible, dude.
Yeah.
They're so bad.
They make such blanket statements.
It's not just that. They take something that seems so positive. How I lost 40 pounds and they're like,
oh yeah, they back.
Oh, like this is a lie, dude. You're so cringe.
Why do you always have something negative to say?
It's weird because
without fail.
Seems like, without fail, but it also seems like what's implied is you're supposed to be miserable.
Yeah,
doing
it's like
this whole thing.
Default.
Like, hey, you're having too much fun right now. I need you to have way less fun.
Yeah.
Listen, I went through a lot of bullshit to lose weight. You can't have fun and lose weight. I can't allow that, you know?
That's what it sounds like.
You know what it's like? It's like people that, this is semi-political, but people that complain about student loan debt. So there's people that have already paid off their student loan debt, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, debt forgiveness. They're like,
why would we forgive debt when I paid off my debt?
Why can't you just be happy for someone else living debt-free after all that you went through trying to pay that debt off? Like, come on.
You have to go through this. I know that's like, we like deep dive into the subconscious of these TikTok commenters, but genuinely, that's probably what's happening is that they're so sad that they have to find a way to be like, no, there's no way. There's no way this is true. These are literally all made up. There's no way.
3 Amazon products part 2 that helped me go from this to this. First up is L-glutamine. You've probably seen it all over TikTok, and there's a reason. Not only does it help with immune and digestive support, your gut health and your lining so that you don't have leaky gut, and it also boosts your metabolism while also supporting your muscle. It is the perfect little recipe to maintaining muscle but also losing weight at the same time, which is really hard to do. Next is adrenal cortex. If you're someone that is highly stressed all the time, maybe you have a stressful job or you have anxiety, this is going to really help bring your stress levels down so that you can focus on things like balancing up your hormones and getting your weight under control, which you can't do if you're in a chronic state of stress and inflammation. Last is krill oil. Having a good amount of high quality omega-3s in your diet will help balance out the omega-6s you're probably getting from fast food, processed foods, therefore helping with inflammation.
I just want you guys to know. I was about to go crazy, bro.
So on...
Speechless, bro.
So I want to say, I don't know what's in the adrenal cortex supplement that she did. But the other two supplements, what she said they help with isn't wrong. Glutamine helps with digestive lining, it helps with muscle maintenance. It's amino acid, it's very key in that feature. And it's an essential amino acid, so it's essential for you to include it in your diet. Krill oil or fish oil, either one, they're both omega-3 fats. They help with anti-inflammation, they help with fat oxidization, so using fat for fuel, etc., etc. And these can help with fat loss, but if you don't change any of your behaviors, you don't change your diet, you don't change your workouts, you don't change your sleep schedule, you don't manage your stress in another way outside of using pills, whatever this is, you're not going to lose fat, right? So they're going to help 1% if you're doing the effort. It's like adding a spoiler to your car and saying like, oh, I'm going to win races now. Does it help? Kinda.
Sure.
Maybe. Sure. But like, you still got to drive good. The engine has to be good. The wheels have to be good. You know, all those big things got to be more important.
It's like getting an expensive camera and not knowing how to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm saying? All my cinematographers, the two of you that are watching this.
Also on the stress one, in the middle one, again, I don't know what's in it exactly. There's other ways to manage your stress, man, that are gonna help way, way more. If you have shit sleep and you're taking this, you're not managing your stress properly. You don't even care about your stress, honestly.
I think the biggest sentiment that Jama has is the fact that if you're just doing these things, which a lot of people, I know a lot of people are gonna be like,
oh, that's not her point.
No, a lot of people who watch this are gonna be like, oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. I haven't been taking adrenal neocortex. I haven't been taking that, and that's why I haven't been losing weight. That's why I don't look like her. It's because I haven't been taking her supplements. Even though I haven't tracked my steps, I haven't tracked my calories, I haven't done literally anything else, but this is what's gonna work. It's like people who go straight to keto. Like, oh, I wanna lose weight, let me go straight to keto. Let me try this, right?
Yeah, because that's what the other people are trying. And also, side note, this isn't always a bad thing. I say it's not always a bad thing because I do it too, but all of these are linked in her Amazon store and she gets an affiliate commission from it. You know, so now she made a lot of sales on this, you know, and that was really kind of the goal, I'm sure, of the series. It's a little sus.
It's a little sinister a little bit.
I promote products that I use, you know, supplements, but I would never blindly say everyone should take these, you know.
And you wouldn't say these are the things that got me here.
Yeah.
You would never say that, ever. And the supplements that you do have linked, you're very clear about what they do and what they don't do. They don't do this, but they could help with this.
This is how I do with my clients. You're struggling with sleep? Okay, we need to set some sort of sleep routine. We gotta lower your body temperature, put you in a cool room, brain dump to ease your mind and get you sleeping, like getting you on a good sleep schedule. Then, if you're still struggling with sleep, you still wake up in the middle of the night, all right, then we're gonna supplement Zen by Cured Nutrition, right? And you're gonna have that a couple days a week, and that's gonna help re-regulate your sleep schedule so you sleep well through the night. That's my approach. Obviously hers is add these in right now, and you'll be solved.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. She might not be saying that directly, but that's the implication, and I think that's what the goal is of the video.
Yeah, that was quick to the point, and it covers what we talked about earlier with that one girl that stopped doing so much cardio. Cardio's not going to get you anywhere. You want to change how your body looks, you got to lift some weights, no matter who you are.
If you want to lose weight, stop scrolling. I lost 87 pounds naturally, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do the same because it's my 3-year anniversary, so if you start now, you'll be completely in sync with my journey. If you haven't seen my other videos, go check them out too because I seriously never thought I'd lose the weight. Yet here I am, I'm now an influencer with 250,000 followers getting to help other women find their health, find their joy, and find themselves again. I tried to start a weight loss journey so many times and always failed. So going into it this time, I knew I did not want to overwhelm myself. But I knew I wanted this damn weight off of me, and I had so many other stresses in my life that I was like, it's time to focus on me. This is gonna be my stress relief. This is my me time. Like, I am finding myself again. But like I said, didn't want to overwhelm myself, so I wasn't going to go buy a whole bunch of fresh produce that was going to end up in the trash 2 weeks later. I decided I was going to pick one thing at a time and stick to it till the scale stopped moving, till I hit a plateau. All right, let's dive into it. I personally chose to start with the exercise route because I had no idea how to eat healthy. I knew that would just overwhelm me, but I knew I could put a DVD on and follow people on TV. I had found this DVD in my mom's collection back in high school and did it, and I knew I wanted to start my weight loss journey with it because it has normal freaking people on it. This DVD gives you such a good mindset of if they can do it, so can I. Because most fitness DVDs are people like her, and you're like, yeah, no shit, you can do it, bitch. Like, I'm dying.
So it's the Biggest Loser Last Chance workouts from 2009, but it blasts fat off of you like no other. The way the DVD program works is that it has 3 main workouts, upper body, lower body, and the Last Chance workout, which is the HIIT. And every 2 weeks you start stacking them. So it starts out 30 minutes and by week 6 you're like doing it for a full hour. So I started with that DVD and made a promise to myself that I would finish it every single day no matter how many times I had to pause it. It's a HIIT workout and I'm not gonna lie, it does go kind of hard. But it starts out only 30 minutes. That's 2% of your day, dude. And me personally, I knew I stared at my phone for way longer than that, so I was like, bitch, shut up, like, do it. I also started using my son's kids' plates because I read that it tricks your mind because it's a smaller plate, but if you fill it all the way up, it makes you think you're eating a full plate. I also switched to Diet Dr. Pepper and sugar-free coffee creamer around this time because I knew that would help speed up my weight loss. I plateaued around week 5 of that program, but I lost 17 pounds total. Keep in mind our numbers are going to be a lot different, but if you were 230 pounds and 5'4", like starting out my same size, you're probably going to have similar results if you promise to finish it every single day. So March, you could start on the 27th, next Monday. That'll be week 1. And then you're going to do this all the way through the end of April. I'm going to have to make part 2 of what I did next because I'm going to run out of time.
I really, really, really love this video because she put all the appropriate asterisks. Like our stuff is going to be different. And this like general idea of stacking wins and changing one thing at a time to not make it overwhelming is really kind of what I do with a lot of my clients, especially the ones that have struggled for years with it because they don't need something complicated. They just need to do something for a long period of time. At the end of the day, that's what's going to help you lose weight. Just doing it consistently for a long period of time. So she found a way that worked for her. Obviously, this is kind of like a one-size-fits-all template. This isn't necessarily going to work for everybody. Not everyone's going to love watching the 2009 Biggest Loser workout video.
So specific.
Yeah.
The thing I love about this is that she truly feels like how everybody probably feels. Where like this is such a normal person. This is such a normal person living their normal life. And she's like, I found a literally 2009 DVD. It feels so authentic. Like this is what I did and I'm just sharing what I did. And it feels like a normal person became who they want it to be. Like I want to be like this and I'm going to do it in this way. Even though it's super specific, I think that's what makes it so personable. You know what I mean?
You know, early on with a lot of fitness coaches, a lot of the ones that have gone through this experience of losing a lot of weight, they share their journey and they try to get as many people to do that thing as possible. Because they know it worked for them. They have like proof that it works. And now it's like, hey, how many other people can try this out and also get it to work?
She seems like she's genuinely just giving advice and it's like all for free. It's like, this is just like no strings attached. Take this advice. This is what I did. It feels super like relatable.
And it's a progressive plan. It's easy to get started with. It relates to people that were in her situation. It's, beautiful.
And she also has the little anecdotes of like, oh, bitch, how are you going to do this? And it goes through the process of like an average person and what they'd be thinking about stuff like this, which is great.
Would you date him?
No, he's fat.
And that hurt, you know?
About to get copyrighted?
For this.
Maybe.
I think that flipped this switch in me where I was like, okay, fuck you, watch this.
What's this from?
I don't know.
Good for her.
I like stuff like this though.
Do you?
I do, yeah. Personally, I like it.
Like the revenge.
A lot of people think it's like cringe. I think it's kind of cool.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
No, I agree.
You could pretend you're an anime character for a little bit.
Dude, why not?
You know what I mean?
It's awesome. You had a great journey. You should own it and feel the love about it. But people are motivated by different things. And some people are really motivated by pain. And they're really motivated by not wanting to be hurt anymore or not feeling the way they feel right now. And other people are motivated by what they could feel like, what they would gain, right? So some people would see this and say, I really hate how I feel. I hate how I look. I hate what I'm going through. I don't want to feel like this anymore, right? And pushing away from the pain is a big motivator for them. If that works for you, it works for you. But you just have to find the motivator that works. Other people, again, are motivated by, I want to feel good. I want to look good. I want to wear clothes that I feel good in and confident in. I want to be able to take pictures and not be self-conscious about it or want to take 20 takes of a picture. There wasn't any really tips in here. It was just, she just used the hashtag. Either way, good note on motivation. Find what type of motivation is going to work for you and understand your personality. Use that as fuel.
How to get a flat stomach the right way. Firstly, there's no secret ab workout that's going to help flatten your stomach, and that's because you cannot spot reduce fat. Doing influencer workouts that tell you to do hundreds of crunches, hundreds of sit-ups to blast fat won't work. Now here's what you need to do. So
this guy just keeps swearing at me, dog. Just like he just
dude, I'm just
commas. Dude. Like, geez.
I'm just scrolling, man.
We have 2 different types of fat in the body: subcutaneous fat or outside fat that you can see, and visceral fat, which is inside fat or around your organs. To lose subcutaneous fat, we need to lower your body fat percentage. Go into a slight calorie deficit and start lifting weights for that. To lose visceral fat or inside fat, we add in some cardio heart will thank you. So to flatten your stomach, go into a calorie deficit with lots of protein, lift heavy weights, and sprinkle in some light cardio. And cardio is not just for fat loss, but overall health.
Yeah, it's not bad. To me, it seemed all over the place. Like he went back and forth with points. It didn't seem linear. It didn't seem like stars.
It seemed pretty cohesive to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just me then. But yeah, all the advice was
normal.
fine.
Yeah.
He was just swearing.
He's
at me
just
the whole
swearing
time.
too.
Like, what you so mad for, dude? I'm just.
I think it's to be like relatable.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Here's how to lose weight in 3 simple steps without any of the BS. Step 1, find your calorie maintenance. Open up your laptop, go to Google and type in calorie maintenance calculator. Click on one of the first few links and you'll find a calorie maintenance calculator. Put in your information as accurately as possible and look at your calorie maintenance number. In other words, the number of calories you need to eat per day to not lose or gain any weight. Step 2, do not use this number. It's an estimate. So instead, use trial and error. Eat this amount of calories every single day for an entire week.
I was about to fuck him up.
I know.
I was about to tear him.
I could tell.
He did
Weigh yourself in the morning, and at the end of the week, find out if you gained or lost weight. If you stay the same weight, perfect, you found your calorie maintenance. If you gain or lost weight, increase or decrease the calories and test it for another week and find your true calorie maintenance. Step 3, we're finally gonna start losing some weight. Subtract 200 to 500 calories from your calorie maintenance that you just found through trial and error. And now you're in a slight caloric deficit and you wanna continue stepping on that scale to make sure that you're consistently losing around 1 pound per week. And that's it.
I like this guy.
Literally what I do with every new client that I bring on. We get an estimate for what their maintenance calories could be, test it out for a week. I call it the week of awareness. First week we work together, you don't have any specific goals. We're just trying to see what your specific caloric maintenance is, so that the second week that we're going through it, we're going into the plan, we know exactly what's gonna work for you and push all the way through to the end of your fat loss goals. Most people hate this part because it takes a week to figure out. But a lot of people,
so much though.
Yeah, it'll save you months of time of trial and error of like doing keto for a month. Like, oh, I didn't lose the weight. Doing hours of cardio. Like if you just take the week to do it right and then make the plan afterwards for the following weeks and months, you're going to lose weight easily and simply.
Realizing that this 1 week could save you months, potentially years. Doing it shouldn't be like this massive task.
The people that are always the maddest about it taking a week to figure things out are the people that have struggled for years, ironically. You know, it's like, all right, you want to waste another year?
They're stuck in the habit loop of, can you just give me something new to try? Can you give me another diet, please? Let me just do it right now. I promise I'm ready. I can do it.
Yeah, they want the answer right now.
3 tips that helped me lose over 100 pounds. I used to look like this. Tip number 1, get yourself some good gum. I found that when I'm chewing on gum, I'm less likely to eat other foods. These things are only like 5 calories a piece. Tip number 2, if you don't like drinking too much water, add some flavoring to it. Tastes just like juice, but it's 0 calories. Tip number 3, go on a lot of walks. Try to aim for 10,000 steps a day. It's a good way of getting cardio in, and walks are just nice. That's pretty much it.
I love normal people giving advice.
Yeah, this dude in his pajamas.
Yeah, like Mario Kart pajamas, bro. It's amazing.
And honestly, these are all really good tips. Walking, everyone should walk. We're built to be movement machines. The Mio trick is huge. It goes a long way. I actually love the gum tip. I use it with my clients a lot, especially the ones that tend to snack often. I'll say, all right, you want to stop snacking. We want to have bigger meals more often so that your filler, just keep some gum in your mouth. That was, I had to pause.
You're like, snacking, huh? Put this in your mouth.
Avoid these 5 foods if your goal is to lose fat. Number 1,
she's gonna do that thing where she's like, you think I'm gonna tell you to take out meals?
You think so?
Yes. You wanna bet?
Bet 10 push-ups.
Okay.
To avoid, you are subconsciously going to crave these foods more. You will eventually give into these cravings, and then when you do, you're just gonna feel like shit. It's the same concept when you're in 10th grade and your first boyfriend treats you like shit and breaks up with you. You then want him more, even though he treats you bad, because you always want what you can't have.
Oh, is it because you read the caption?
Let me be honest. I knew she was going to do it. The caption confirmed it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Food is not good nor bad. Certain foods have more nutrients and certain foods have less nutrients. And obviously there are foods that are more calorie dense with less nutrients that will not serve you on your weight loss journey. But by telling yourself that those foods are bad and just saying go away, avoid, again, you're going to want them more. There's a time and a place to fit everything into your diet. Foods are not good versus bad. And when you have this mentality around food, you are not going to crave sex as much as you used to before.
I want the answer now. Give me it. Give me it. Where is it?
Ignored all the noise. That wasn't their answer. So about the 5 foods to avoid. That's all the comments. That's so funny, man. You guys are so dumb. You guys are all stupid. She didn't say which foods are less nutritional or not. Okay, like...
Well, first of all, he didn't say nutritional. He said nutriental, which is not a word, but...
Great advice.
Yeah.
Great advice as a whole.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys, of us going through. If you could tell what the main themes are, a lot of it is anyone that has a one-size-fits-all answer, that's a blanket statement, that is... you should never do this again in your life, is never something you should follow. That's one of the key core tenets of spotting BS through scrolling.
Yeah.
Hands down. Someone tells you,
do this, and you will get this, I promise.
Exactly. Yeah. Without any context, it's never going to work.
Yeah.
The people that provided context and also gave like the asterisks, the caveats, the disclaimers, those are the people you should be looking to get advice from, because they know it's not going to be something that works 100% for everybody, and results are going to vary because every human being has a different body. And that's always going to be true. No matter what kind of scientific advances we make, some things are going to be the same for everybody, like being in a calorie deficit, but what that looks like for each person is always going to vary. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channels. If you have videos you want me to react to, tag me in the comments of that video anytime you want, on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Instagram. I'll find that tag. I'll give you a reaction, probably a video reaction through TikTok and Reels. But until next time, stay stupid. All right, I'm gonna get my push-ups.
Get over here, bro.
Get over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't ever doubt my intuition. Okay? I knew I was right.
I learned my lesson.